Opetaia has been someone who really we've known in Australian boxing forever.
He's vicious. You know, you go to the Jordan Thompson knockout, you go to the Ellis Zorro knockout. He goes in there with mean intentions.
Raidus is an animal.
I'm ready to go wherever these fights take me. You know what I mean? That's why I feel confident in the ring. I've done the hard work. What's a bit of pain, you know? Like, just can get tough, get it done. When it's all done, you kick back and enjoy it.
Fast hands, granite chin, world-class movement, world champion, and yet no one wants to fight him. JaiOpetaia may just be the most avoided man in boxing today. A world champion with no line of challengers willing to stand across from him. Why? Stick around. Welcome back to OMR Boxing TV. Today we turn our attention to the cruiserweight division and a man making serious noise out of the shadows, Australia's own JaiOpetaia. JaiOpetaia's boxing journey began well before his pro debut in 2015. At just 16, he qualified for the London Olympics, Australia's youngest ever. But it wasn't until his 2022 war with Maris Breedis that the world took notice. A broken jaw in the third round.
Broken jaw through all those years of sacrifice. We knew we were good enough to mix it with the world champion.
12 rounds of carnage, one unanimous decision. The new IBF cruiserweight champion was crowned
a fight we've seen.
Since then, the silence has been deafening. Despite holding a world title and demolishing undefeated Jordan Thompson in enemy territory,
Straight back, challenger shots, and now Thompson under pressure once again, and comes down for the first time. And that's it. That's the end of the challenge of Jordan Thompson.
boxing, for better or worse, is a business. And when the dollars don't match the danger, matchmaking becomes a waiting game. Promoters hesitate, fighters price themselves out, and rising stars like Opetaia are forced to sit on the sidelines. Opetaia is a high-risk, low-reward nightmare.
Went on a few rants last night because I just couldn't believe it. You know, I can't believe as a fighter you can get talked out of an opportunity like that, and then you're made to issue a statement saying that, you know, you've been messed around, you've waited too long. You haven't been messed around. There's been offers backwards and forwards. Terms couldn't be agreed. There's a purse bid. I'm not prepared to wait anymore. The purse bid's in 3 hours. The fact is, your promoter didn't fancy the purse bid, didn't try and get you that fight in London. You've got a shot at a world title against the IBF and the Ring Magazine champion. You win that fight, you're number one in the division. You're moving into pay-per-view fights, you're making millions. We were going to bid a lot of money yesterday. And JaiOpetaia gets messed around, Masternak pulled out, and you know, Riakporhe's team lobbied the IBF to get that shot. When we said, give us a voluntary defence because Masternak pulled out, they said, no, he's not allowed one. Riakporhe's fighting him next, he can't go anywhere. We said, okay, fair enough. We waited 4 or 5 weeks, and they pulled out hours before the purse bid.
The IBF stripped him in early 2024. A decision that says more about the state of boxing than it does about Jai himself. Jai rematched Breedis and once again beat him soundly. In the ring, Opetaia blends aggression with tactical precision, a rare mix of finesse and ferocity. His left hand is a piston, his angles deceptive, his pace relentless. It's not just that he wins, it's the way he does it. Calm, clinical, cold-blooded. At just 29 years old, the window is wide open. Unification fights, heavyweight moves, or a takeover of the US scene. Opetaia has options, but he needs dance partners. The most avoided man in boxing won't stay in the shadows forever. Sooner or later, someone will have to answer the call.
Ramirez, I'm coming for the belts. We're coming for those rest of the belts, man. We're coming for them.
JaiOpetaia doesn't need hype. He just needs a shot. A reminder that in a sport filled with talkers, the ones to fear are the ones who say the least and hit the hardest. If you enjoyed the breakdown, drop a like, share the video, and let us know who you want to see Opetaia fight next. Until next time, this is OMR Boxing signing off.